What is good, TikTok? Today I'm bringing you my top 5 Disneyland slash California adventure rides that I have been on. So let's get right into it. Starting off, I've got an honorable mention, Star Wars Rise of Resistance. This would have been on my top 5, but I've yet to go to Disneyland since this ride has been out. But I've seen all the videos, I've seen everything. It looks amazing, looks awesome. Looks like a really cool Star Wars ride, especially if you are a huge fan. So I think this definitely would have been on my top 5, but I've just yet to have been on it. So it's going to be my honorable mention, but definitely look for a new ranking if I go anytime soon. But yeah, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, first honorable mention. Another honorable mention that did not crack my top 5 is um, Cars Racers. I think this ride is super fun, super good vibe, especially if you go in the morning or night. It's kind of fun if you go during the daytime, but I think morning or night is kind of a better vibe. But Cars Racers, probably, yeah, another honorable mention, but almost made my top 5. Very close, but Cars Racers, honorable mention. Okay, finally getting into the top 5, we've got Splash Mountain, obviously now Tiana's Bayou Adventure, but this ride is always just a fun time to go on. I remember going on with the family, the cousins, everyone when I went to Disneyland. Definitely a fun ride to go on. Made my top 5. It's an all-time classic Disneyland ride. I mean, how could this not be in your top 5? Splash Mountain. I'm excited to go on Tiana's Bayou Adventure when I do go again, but Splash Mountain, number 5 on my list. Coming in at number 4, I've got Pirates of the Caribbean. This ride is an all-time classic river ride. You already know the smell when you first walk in the doors. I think anyone can remember that smell, even if you haven't gone on the wild ride. As you walk in, you're obviously gonna remember what it's like. It always has such a good vibe. I think the downhill parts are very fun. I think it's an overall very fun Pirates ride. Just definitely a good vibe. But number 4 on my list, Pirates of the Caribbean. Number 3 on my list is another all-time Disneyland classic ride, um, Haunted Mansion. Love this ride, especially when they do Nightmare Before Christmas at around Christmas time and Halloween time, of course. Um, I think it's just very cool. I've only really gone in the fall, so it's always been Halloween when I've gone there, and I think it's just an overall very fun vibe. I love Jack Skellington, but Haunted Mansion, super fun ride to collab both of them together. I don't know the word you'd use, but adding Nightmare Before Christmas with Haunted Mansion, super fun, super cool. But number 3 on my list, Haunted Mansion. Up at number 2, I've got the Incredicoaster. This ride was super fun to go on. Of course, you gotta get a Jack Jack cookie along to go with it right at the entrance. But yeah, super fun ride. I'm glad they rebranded it. Still the same coaster as before, of course, but now just the Incredicoaster. I think it's a super fun theme, super fun roller coaster to go on. And yeah, I think they did really good with this ride. But number 2, Incredicoaster. And at number 1, my all-time favorite Disneyland ride, Indiana Jones. And this ride is just super fun to go on. Always a super fun vibe. I think the Jeep that you get to ride in, the car you get to ride in, is super fun. But yeah, this is just classic Disney ride. It's the Disney ride I remember going on as